everyone, so this is going to be the answers to all the questions that you guys asked. I had you guys ask me questions on Facebook, Twitter, and in a comment portion of the video because I want you guys to get to know me a little better. I do a lot of makeup videos and tutorials and healthy videos and stuff like that, but I don't really ever get to talk to you guys and just be, you know, just talk to you about me and, you know, you guys get to know me a little bit better. So that's what this is. And this is, I'm going to read it off of my laptop. And here we go. Okay, so the first question is, how long have you been married and together? Me and my husband have been married for 2 years. In April 5th exactly, we will have been married 2 years. And we have been together, we were together for 2 months before we got married, and I'll explain that in a later. There's another question asking how we met and stuff, so I'll explain that then. But that's how long we've been together. Do you want kids? We do want kids. It's just kind of, I'm a lot younger than him. I'm only 20. I'll be 21 April 3rd. So literally like 2 days after my birthday is our anniversary. April 3rd I'll be 21. So I kind of just want to wait a while before I have kids. If it happens, then we're not taking really precautions for it not to happen. But if it does happen, then I'll be okay with it and I'll be happy. But if it doesn't, then I'm okay for now. He's a lot older than me though. He's 27. I don't know if you guys know that, but he's 27. So he, I think, wants kids soon, within like the next couple of years. So probably within the next couple of years. What's your 2 cannot live without face products? That would probably be the Neutrogena makeup wipes, makeup remover wipes. I love those. If I didn't have those, it would take me forever to take my makeup off. And also the Aqua CG Smoothers Tinted Moisturizer by CoverGirl in light to medium. I really, really like that. Okay. The next question is, what's your favorite nail polish brand? My favorite nail polish brand is OPI. I love OPI. It does not chip for me, and I like the colors and the little collections that they have. The Shrek collection and like now the Kardashian colors collection. I like all their little collections. So, do you have a all-time go-to color in that brand? Yes, 8 Berries and the Canaries was always my go-to color in that brand, and I don't have it right now because, like I said, I had to give my nail polishes away when I left Alaska, so I will probably be trying to get it on Friday. Me and my husband are going to go to the city. It's so funny to say that because I've always kind of lived in a city, but we're going to go to the city, and we are going to get me some workout shoes and stuff, so I'll probably be doing a haul on Friday of like workout stuff and stuff like that. So if I get it, I'll show it to you guys, but I really love that color. Okay, what's your favorite eyeshadow? My favorite eyeshadow is, I don't really have a favorite eyeshadow color. Well, I guess I do. My favorite eyeshadow right now is in the Too Faced Naturals palette, and it is Honey Pot. I love, 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 love that color. Maybe it's Honeymoon. Might be Honeymoon. I'll post it down below. But I really, really love that color. It was the color that I used in my Christmas tutorial, so whatever color that is, I showed it in my Christmas tutorial, so if you want to see it, that's what it is. Okay. What is your, do you have a brand that you can always trust to be pigmented? Yes, I really like, if you're looking for a less expensive brand, BH Cosmetics is really pigmented, or Coastal Scents, either will do, but I use BH Cosmetics. They are very pigmented for not very expensive. I got the 120 color palette. I have 2 of them, but the first one that I got was $20, and the second one I got was like 18 something. And I got them on Amazon, so I definitely recommend those. They're really pigmented and they're so pretty. They have really pretty colors. If you could pick anywhere to live in the world, where would it be? I know a lot of people would say like Paris or like Hawaii or something like that, but I really, really like, I had a cottage when I was growing up. We still have it in my family. I just haven't been there in a while. And it is in Pymatuming, which I think is in Ohio. It's either Pennsylvania or Ohio. I think it's Ohio though. But you can look it up if you want to. But I think it's in Ohio. It's Pymatuming, and it's just a really like nice place. It has a lake. It's really quiet, and it's just really comfortable. It's kind of place where you leave your doors unlocked at night if you want to, which I never do because I'm like super scared of like a serial killer or something. I watch way too much Law & Order SVU. So yeah, but I would like to live there. I also like it here actually. This is a place where I would like to raise kids because it's quiet and it's a small town, and I never hear like sirens or anything like that for like police cars, so it's really nice. Do you think your hubby would do a relationship vids with you? I think that you mean like a video about our relationship. I'm not really sure, but I was actually thinking about, since I got so many questions about my husband and me, possibly doing like a video, like a personal boyfriend tag where you guys ask questions and we'll answer them. It would kind of be a husband tag, but if you want one of those, please let me know down below that you want to see one of those where you guys pick the questions and we answer them. And if you do, ask a question so that I can get him to do it sometime this week and put it up. Okay, so the answer would be yes. He doesn't mind. He supports me a lot. I think that's it for that person's questions. Are you religious? I'm religious. I'm Christian. I don't go to church or anything, but I do believe in God. My husband does not. He's agnostic, which just means that he doesn't believe in any higher power. If we do have kids, our kids will be raised Christian, and then when they're 18 or whatever, they can choose whatever they, well, not 18, but when they're old enough to choose, they can choose whatever they want. But I think they'll be raised Christian, because we've talked about it before. And yeah, so I am, but he isn't. Has anyone ever told you you look like a celebrity? If so, who? No. I've never been told that I look like anyone, and I think that that's kind of funny because I think everyone has been, like, most people get told that they look like someone, but I never have. So if you have someone that I look like, post it down below, but nobody's ever told me that I look like anyone. My husband has been told that he looks like this guy Jaquise from The Real World, which I think is really funny. But no, I have never been told I look like anyone, so if you do know someone I look like, leave it below because I would like to see that. That'd be kind of cool. What's your best trick for covering up blemishes? That's kind of funny that you asked that because when I was getting ready, I actually realized I had a blemish right here, and I don't know. No, you can't see it. I don't know if you can see it. Anyways, what I do is that day I skip putting face primer on my face, which I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my goodness, but it actually is a good idea because then when all your makeup starts to wear off a little bit, the makeup over your blemish doesn't. So I put that on, and then I put on my Revlon Photo Ready concealer, and I just like put a little dot on that area, and then I pat it, and then I use my foundation over, and it works really well. And then I use the powder, of course, but I'll do a skincare and foundation routine eventually, so you guys can see kind of what I do if you want it. Like if you would want to, I don't know, do your makeup like this, then let me know. That's always kind of weird to be like, I'll show you what I do, because you know, I don't, like, in my everyday life, I don't really sit around and be like, I'm a guru, I'm a beauty guru. So it's kind of weird for me to be like, oh, I'll show you. But if you guys want to see that, let me know. So yeah, that's what I do for blemishes. What's one thing about yourself that you hated growing up but learned to love? When I was growing up, I was raised by my grandma. I haven't really talked about it, but if you guys want me to do a video about that, let me know. It's kind of complicated. But anyways, I was always raised by my grandma, and she had kids herself, and I think I just stuttered. She had kids herself, and she had 2 girls and then my dad, of course, and the girls that she has would always lived with me, and now they're like my sisters. I love them so much, and they taught me so much, and I'm just so happy that I was raised by my grandma so I could get to spend the time with them that I did. But when I was growing up, they always had different colored eyes than me, and I always kind of, for some reason when I was little, I kind of tuned in, like I kind of like zoned in on that. I was like, oh, people are going to know that that's not really my mom because none of our eyes are that color and blah, 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 blah. But my eyes are actually the same color as my dad's, which I didn't notice for a long time. But they are a really light green color. I'll zoom in so you can see. They're just like a really light green color. They kind of look dark right now, but they're not. They're really light green. And when I cry, they get kind of like an aquamarine color, but please don't make me cry because that would not be nice of you. But yeah, I really didn't like that when I was younger because I kind of felt like that was a way for people to know that I wasn't raised by her, and that, well, not that I wasn't raised by her, sorry, that I wasn't hers and she was raising me. But I've called my grandma mom since I was little. She is amazing. If it wasn't for her, I have no idea where I would be. And again, if it wasn't for my aunts, then I really don't know where I would be either, because they taught me so much and I love them so much, and they're some of the strongest women that I've ever met. So I'm gonna cry. So yeah, I'm happy about that now because it doesn't bother me. I like my eyes. I know that a lot of people have blue eyes and a lot of people have brown eyes, so I like that I have green eyes. It's really unique. What's your favorite part about the holiday? My favorite part about, I'm assuming you mean Christmas, and my favorite part about Christmas or the holidays, just depending on like what religion you are, is kind of like what you call it, but I'll just call it the holidays, which is I guess why you call it that. So that's cool that you would, you know, like, because nobody kind of, I guess, knew what I was, if I was religious or not, which I didn't know that nobody would know. I guess I always assume you guys know things about me that you actually don't. But my favorite part about the holidays would probably be family, and this year I'm going to miss that. I missed it a lot last year too, and I miss my family so much. We're such a close family, and I really, really miss them. So hopefully next year I'll be able to go home for the holidays, and yeah, so I really, really hope that I can, because I miss them so much. I love them. Okay. What are you hoping to get for Christmas? I've actually revised my Christmas list since I made my holiday giveaway video. So I really wanted to get an iPhone 4, but I realized after a while that my iPod Touch 4 has everything that an iPhone 4 would have, except for the phone part, which I really wouldn't buy a whole nother device for. So I revised it. Now I want a Nook color. I also would like a naked palette, and the original one. I don't want the new one. And Taylor Swift Wonderstruck perfume. So those are the 3 things that I'm asking for. I'm sure he'll get me other little stuff along the way, but those are the 3 things that I'm asking for. Do you have any tattoos? Yes, I do. I have 3. I'm sure you guys have seen this one in a video, but I haven't really ever turned it to you so you can see what it says, so I'm trying to do it right now. I can't turn my wrist that way. That maybe? Well, it says princess and it's purple. And I got that when I was young. There's kind of a funny story behind that tattoo. I had just broken up with, well, he had broken up with me. We had broken up. The kid that I was with through high school for like 4 years. And I wanted to be cool and be like, haha, I can get a tattoo and you can't. So I begged my Aunt Chrissy and finally got her to take me. And I remember because she was so terrified that my grandma was going to kill her for taking me. I got this tattoo, and now I really wish I hadn't, but I still like it. I mean, it does mean something to me, and it's, you know, it's from a time in my life that I kind of like remembering because it showed me how strong I was. Sometimes when you break up with someone that you've been with for so long, it's really hard and you feel like you can't make it through, but I did, and I found the love of my life, and now I'm happy. So I think one day I'm gonna get it revised to say every girl's a princess, so that it's not so like, I don't know, when I have kids I don't think I want princess on my wrist. Anyways, I also have 2 other tattoos. I have rainbow music notes on my foot. They are blue, orange, green, pink, and purple. I will take a picture of those and put them on my Facebook later. And then I have a tattoo on my lower back, which I think a lot of people have, but mine is a heart with wings. The heart is red and the wings are blue, and it says grandma in it. It has like a scroll and it says grandma in it, and it's for my great grandma because she passed away a couple years ago, and it was just in memory of her. I miss her a lot. Maybe I'll have my husband take a picture of it so I can show you guys, but it's kind of hard to take a picture of yourself. I don't want you guys to see my butt crack. I feel like I would take a picture and it would show my butt crack. So I'll let him take it. That was TMI, I'm sorry. Okay, so more questions. If you could be doing anything for a living, what would it be and why? A lot of people assume I would be a makeup artist, but I would not. I would do nails if I could do anything. I really like to do nails. These are designs that I did myself. And I really like to do like nail designs and stuff. So if you guys ever want a video of like a tutorial of a nail design specifically, let me know, because I haven't really done any because I didn't know if a lot of you would want to see that, because I don't know if, you know, you guys can, if you can like recreate it or whatever. Sometimes that's a little harder to do. I can't do some of them that are on YouTube, but that's what I would do. Your name is so pretty and you don't hear it all the time. How do you go about on YouTube and Facebook with such a unique name? I'm not sure what you're asking. I think you're asking like if people missay it or like say it wrong and stuff, or if like people have the same Facebook name, but not a lot of people do have the same name. People don't tend to say it on Facebook or YouTube, just because like you guys don't really, I mean, when you guys refer to me like in my videos and video responses and stuff, you've always called me Kiss and Makeup 621. So yeah, nobody really says Nicoletta, so it's, I mean, I don't really have any problems with it, but that is how it's pronounced. If you guys ever want to know, it's Nicoletta. And you also said in your comment, I have a very unique name and it's hard. I usually just give people my nickname. I want to know what your name is. So I'm not going to say your name because, well, I guess people can see the comment. So Imperfect Picture, what is your name? I want to know. So if you would like to tell me, then leave me a response in the comments or send me a personal message, because now I want to know what your name is. Okay. What type of music do you listen to? I listen to like a lot of different music. I like country. I like pop. I like, well, I'll just name you a couple of my favorite artists. I really like Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez, but I also like Miranda Lambert and Blake Shelton. I like Jason Derulo. I like Carrie Hilson. I like Bon Jovi. I like We the Kings. I like Journey. I like a lot of different things, so I don't really have a specific type of music. Do you like having fair skin? I don't mind it. I go tanning in the summer sometimes. I didn't do it last year, but sometimes I do. I don't know if I will for sure this year or not. I like it in the winter though. I do like having fair skin, and I tend to miss being tan when I have fair skin and then miss my fair skin when I'm tan, if that makes sense. So I like both. How long have you been married and together? I already answered those ones. What's your favorite holiday and why? My favorite holiday is Halloween, and I know that that's kind of weird and some people don't even qualify it as a holiday, but I really love Halloween. I like candy. I like seeing people dressed up in fun costumes. I like being able to do fun makeup. I like the smells of Halloween, like the spicy scents and pumpkin and all those kind of smells. Yeah, I just really like Halloween, so that is my favorite holiday. I know that that's weird, but it is. Okay. Where am I? How much makeup do you buy a month on average? If you include nail polish and like makeup remover wipes and stuff, probably $30 to $40 a month, or $40 to $50, just depending on kind of what I'm buying. On a bad month, a lot. Like a lot. Like this last month I've had a lot of makeup to catch up on, like things that I needed refills of, so I did buy a lot. So yeah, a lot. Can you do a beginner makeup look? Yes, I will do one. If you could leave me a comment though, that question was by Joanne 1968. Maybe it's just Joanne 1968. If you could leave me a comment below or wherever, just letting me know how old, because if it's a younger person, then obviously I will make it a little bit easier. But if it's, you know, someone closer to my age or something that just is starting out with makeup, I can, you know, make it a little bit more difficult technically. So I will do one though. When did you start getting into makeup? I started getting into makeup, I was working at Kmart when I started getting into makeup, and I really liked it. So yeah, I would like go buy it all the time and on my breaks and stuff with my like discount, and yeah, I really liked it. What kind of work do you do? I was a nanny in Alaska. And before that, I worked at Applebee's as a waitress for a couple months before I met my husband. And then before that, I worked at Kmart for 2 years. And before that, I worked at a hospital in the cafeteria. So I've had a lot of different jobs. But that is basically what I do. I consider myself to be a nanny. Once we find a house or something, I'll probably start doing that again. So that's kind of what I consider myself. I'm going to cut this video off and make a second part because it's getting kind of long, so I'm going to cut this off and make a second part, and I will talk to you guys in a minute. Bye. It's not turning off. This always happens to me. I I need a camera that just like turns off when I say the word bye. Okay, seriously this time, bye.